Boys, what's going on, guys? How we doing, man? I haven't made a video in a couple days. Obviously, we've been making the podcast and stuff like that. What am I doing with this candy? Got some candy right here, bro. You guys fuck with these? These are bomb. So, guys, last time I tried to film this video, the enemy actually stopped me. Alright, I filmed probably 3/4 of it. I filmed 3/4 of this video and I ended up getting stopped. You know, the enemy does not want me to make this video straight up because I'm going to be exposing a lot of stuff. That's why you can see all this stuff was already underlined and shit. You know, I was already doing my thing and then I got stopped. So I'm going to get right into it, you guys. You know, I'm going to come at it with some determination and some strong energy on this one. So, you know what I'm saying? The enemy cannot stop me, bro. This video is going to be made, all right? So, guys, I want to talk about something that happens to us along this journey of semen retention. And this is a big thing that a lot of people don't talk about too often. A lot of people are going to think that you're crazy. You know, if you try to talk about this topic, people are going to think you're crazy, all right? And the topic is how the veil gets lifted, all right? The veil gets lifted. God definitely starts blessing you with a lot of spiritual gifts, you know, spiritual discernment. And one of the things that the Holy Spirit does, you guys, is that it lifts the veil of reality and it shows you the truth, all right? And you go on semen retention for a long period of time. You know, I know you guys feel me, but you're gonna see everything different, all right? And I just like to call it, you know, the veil gets lifted, because the veil is that thing that's over, you know, our face throughout our lifetime, that whole time that we were lost and delusional and, you know, on the websites, you know, indulging in toxic activities and things like that. So this is what happens, you guys, when we go on SR for a long period of time. You start to see things how they really are, all right, guys? I got my 6 reasons, things that happen after the veil gets lifted. And yeah, let's get into it, boys. The first thing, you guys, on a long semen retention streak, you're going to be able to see the difference between high versus low vibrational people. All right, God's going to bless you with spiritual discernment, and along the way, you guys, you're going to be able to see people's energy. All right, you're going to be able to see the way people behave. You're going to be able to see what type of people that you want to interact with and what type of people you need to distance yourself from. All right, I have this a lot. When I first got this job that I'm at, I was able to see, you know, what type of people I could vibe with, what type of people were good energy, what type of people accepted my energy, you know, as somebody who was on SR, and then what type of people, you know, turned into that Agent Smith, you know, where their demons start to come out and they start to get irritated by you, you know, because you're confident. So God's going to bless us with that new pair of glasses, you guys, and we're going to be able to see who is high vibrational and who is low vibrational in the world. You know, it's not just at the workplace, it's literally everywhere you go. So even if you're in public, at the grocery store or something, bro, you can kind of see, you know, people's energy, you know, by their body language, by things that they say to you, different types of eye contact, you know, all these different things, you know, are signs, you know, from God for us to be able to read people's energy. You know, it's for protection, you know. So this is one of those blatant things that happens as soon as that veil gets lifted, guys. The next thing, you guys, is you're going to be able to understand, and it's all going to make sense. You know, this is when we start to people start to think we're crazy when we start to get into this stuff, right? But this is the elite agenda, you guys. This is the agenda that I call it the elites. You know, I really don't know who these people are, but I know that there's a group of people that are at the top of humanity that run our planet, and they're evil, right? And they push certain agendas, you know. They try to get us to subscribe to different things, you know, whether it be the food that we eat, the music we listen to, the TV shows we watch, the movies that we watch, different types of things that we're meant to consume. You know, it's all subconscious programming, and it's all a massive agenda to lower our vibration. You guys, the people at the top, the elites, they want us to have a low vibration. All right, because they want us to be put inside a box, because that makes us easier to be controlled. All right, so they don't want anyone learning about semen retention, putting God first, any type of spiritual connection, so we can raise our power level, raise our vibration, and we're not going to be able to be controlled. All right, so that's another thing that will be very apparent and very obvious to you guys when you go on a semen retention street. You're going to be able to see the agenda, by these people at the top, whether it be government officials, different people in different industries, the music industry, the entertainment industry, all these people, that run the world. All right, guys. Oh, and I put the mainstream. Anything that's mainstream, you guys, is meant to lower your vibration. All right, so I said mainstream is a vibration lower. All right, so anything that's mainstream, you guys, is meant to lower your vibration. We gotta be hip to this stuff. It's all a plan. You know what I'm saying? To get us all into this area where we're all, subscribing to the same low vibrational type stuff. Whether it be, like I said, I'm gonna get into it more as I go on, but there's a lot of different things. I like to call them the matrix weapons. They're weapons that are designed to lower our vibration. All right. Guys, this cold brew is dank right here. I don't know if you've ever had it, but shout out to this company. All right, boys. The next thing that I'm going to mention is the processed food. This is another thing that you start to realize. And guys, I wanted to mention, there's way more than 6 things, all right? These are just the main ones that I came up with. Maybe I'll make another video later on and I'll be able to talk about more, but these are the ones that I felt like mentioning. Obviously there's more of them, but these are the ones that I wanted to mention. All right, the food, you guys, the processed food. All right, the most available food that we have to eat. When you're going down the street, when you're walking down the street and you get hungry and you want something to eat in this world, the most available places are serving poison. All right, that's a huge thing. When that veil gets lifted, you get to see how it's all an agenda. All these processed foods, you guys, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, places like this, the most available places that we can eat at are literally serving us poison. They're serving us food that's pumped with chemicals, pumped with different hormones to affect our mental health, to make us obese. Like, they're not giving us the foods that we need. Our bodies need healthy foods, right? Lean protein, vegetables, fruits, things like that. They're serving us food that is meant to lower our vibration, make us feel like shit. I had like Taco Bell a week or 2 ago. I literally had one burrito, you guys, and it like ruined my day. All right, I haven't had fast food since, and I've really been trying to stay away from that. So even if you guys get hungry and you're passing one of those places, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to eat at these places, bro. They're literally designed to lower your vibration, make you feel like shit. So it's a crazy one, man. The food, it's a big one. All right. The next one, you guys, that you notice when the veil gets lifted is the worldly music and the entertainment. So all the stuff that they want us to consume on a regular basis, if you look on social media, the music and the entertainments, all of this stuff has like very deep symbolism in it, and it's affecting, it's an agenda. They're pushing different things that make it sound cool, different storylines, maybe in the movies, all these different rappers that are out nowadays, they're pushing, violence, drugs, guns, partying, women, lust, all these things to push these on, the younger generation to try to get them off the track. The enemy wants them to be off the track, definitely away from God and low vibrational. All right, guys? So we got to be careful about the music that we listen to. Got to be careful about what we're consuming on a daily basis. All right, boys? It's all subconscious programming, and it affects the way that we move, affects the way we think, and ultimately will lower our vibration, right? Make us less powerful. The next thing that is very apparent, guys, is you're going to be able to notice materialistic people and fake people. All right, you're going to be able to see what type of people are living in the spirit and what type of people are fake and living in the flesh and living materialistic. This is just like this one, right? The high and low vibrational people. People living in the spirit are high vibrational. People living materialistic are low vibrational. All right, so you're gonna get to see. It's very apparent when you see somebody who's walking around who, you know, thinks their shit don't stink. You know, just walking around. They got a nice watch on, drive like a freaking. Who cares? They have a lot of money, but their spirit is gone. You know what I'm saying? You can see that, bro, before you even talk to these people with their body language. Maybe you try to say hi to these type of people on the street when you pass them, and they don't even say anything to you because they have no personality, they have no soul, they have no love, right? They have no love. They have a lot of money and riches, but they have no love in their heart because they're not connected to God, right? So we're gonna be able to spot these people out as well. And fake people, you know, I've been going through a lot of that lately, where people will end up showing you their true colors and shit, you guys. Got to be super careful of these kind of people, you guys. They are all over, all right? It's a big one. So the next one, you guys, and the last one is, people's intentions. And then I said discernments, all right? People's intentions. You're going to be able to read people very well, all right? As soon as that veil gets lifted. People aren't going to be able to deceive you as easily, you know, whether it be like these females out here or guys, you know, that want to be your friend and stuff like that. People will expose themselves. You'll be able to see it a lot quicker than other people, right? Whether it be a Jezebel that's trying to reel you in, whether it be a friend who ends up turning into a narcissist or an Agent Smith type person. There's all these type of people, you guys, and you're going to be able to read them super fast because your discernment is way up. I mean, God's going to be blessing you with discernment. He's going to be blessing you with spiritual gifts to be able to read their energy before shit goes bad. You know, it's all for our protection, you know. Tap it with God. He starts to bless us with these spiritual superpowers. And being able to see people's intentions, you guys, is a super, super powerful one because you can avoid, you know, maybe a disastrous situation. You can avoid maybe, like I said, the wrong female trying to hit you up or trying to pose as somebody she's not, you know, pretending like she's a godly woman when she's really not, right? Just to reel you in, and maybe she wants to drain your energy. She sees your power level and she wants to drain it, right? So this is a big one. You know, I might not be able to read it right away, but after time, you're gonna be able to see, you know, who these people really are. You know, it's very hard to get it by us on a semen retention streak because we're very like, bing, we are tapped in like a motherfucker, right, guys? So, and the last one I added, the most important thing that you realize once the veil gets lifted is that God is the way. God is the way. There's no other way, bro. God and our existence is literally to serve God, to connect with God, to love other people, and to spread God's message. All right, that's the main thing that I've learned after the veil gets lifted and the Holy Spirit gets to you. It just teaches you that, you know, we're here, we're a byproduct of God. We're literally God in human form. We're all gods. You know, we were made in His image. So we're here to carry out that message, and that's it. You know, all this other shit is bullshit. You guys, this is the only thing that we need to worry about. Focus on our mission and focus on connecting with God. That's literally why we're here on this planet. We're here to connect with God. We're here to love people and spread the message. All right, boys, hope you guys got something out of this, man. I'm glad I was able to get it done. The last one was a little bit more detailed, but enemy tried to cut me off. But you know what I'm saying? That we ain't going out like that. So I'm glad I was able to get it done. Hopefully you guys got something out of this, bro. And I hope you guys are experiencing this. I know that it's super intense when you first get to this point and the veil gets lifted and stuff like that, but it gets easier over time, you know, because essentially we isolate ourselves. You know, we isolate ourselves and we get, you know, put into this corner, and it's like, it's just us and our like-minded brothers, you know. It's so sometimes it can be lonely because you don't relate with other people. Once you realize all this stuff and you realize other people are still participating like this and living in like living, you know, participating in the matrix and living and taking part in all this stuff. And you're the one who can see through it. And even when you try to talk to people about it, they're gonna think you're crazy, you know. So it can be tough. So lean on your like-minded brothers, tap in with God, and it's gonna be all right, guys. It's gonna be all right. So much love. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, you guys. Much love. Hope you guys learned something from this, and I'll check you guys next time, bro. God bless.